Good morning, I'm Haris Asines and today we're going to learn about Introduction to Instrumentation. So I am from Group 1 and here are the topics that I'm going to discuss. First is Instrumentation and then some terminologies about it, then the process of comparison, and then the significance of measurement, why it is important, and some terminologies, and then the methods of measurement. So first, instrumentation. So it is the use of measuring instruments to monitor and control a process. So this is the use of instrument. So it is the art and science of measurement and control of process variable within a production, laboratory, and manufacturing area. So this is a good photo to represent it. On the right side, we see a person, might be engineer or electrician, doing some measurement using an instrument. So ito yung makikita natin na tinitingnan niya. So next would be some terminologies. First is the measurement. It is the act or the result of quantitative comparison between a predetermined standard and or an unknown magnitude. Since two quantities are compared and results are expressed in numerical values. So an example is using a ruler. So what we are actually doing is we compare it using the ruler, and the ruler is just, it has a measurement na gawa lang ng tao, and with this instrument we compare it in order to know the measurement of an object that we want to measure using our predetermined standard. So we also have the measurand, which is the physical quantity or the characteristic condition which is the object of measurement. An instrumentation system is termed as measurand or measurement variable or processes variable. So this is the object that we wanted to measure. So we also have terms here, the fundamental quantities, which is the length, mass, time, etc. And then also the derived quantities, which is the speed, velocity, and then the pressure, etc. So process of comparison. So the process of comparison, kung malala natin dun sa other subjects natin, is fairly simple. So first, we need the standard unknown quantities. So an example is yellow triangle. Yan, di ba? Meron tayong ganyan lahat. Then we also need the measurand, which is the quantity to be measured, like igneous rock. And then we just compare them. By comparing them, we are able to get the results, or we also call it as readout. So the significance of measurement, why it is important. So there is a quote that states, when you can measure what you are speaking about and you can express it in numbers, you know something about it. But when you cannot express it in numbers, your knowledge is of meager and unsatisfactory kind. So we need to when we are able to express it in numbers, so meaning it could translate that we really know about it. So this is a quote by William Thomson, first Baron Kelvin OMGC VO, or also known as Lord Kelvin. So yun yung actually yung buong name niya, pero sikat din siya as Lord Kelvin. So another significance of measurement is the measurement confirms the validity of hypothesis. Kasi nga, di ba, mas exact siya kaysa sa hindi natin ginagamit pag-measure. And also add it to excuse me. Also add it to understanding. This eventually leads to new discoveries that require new and sophisticated measuring techniques. So for example, yung foot dati, di ba, is depende lang sa foot ng tao, katulad ng isang dangkal, di ba? Hindi siya talaga standard. Tapos ngayon, standardized na ang imperial system or the English system. Yung 12 foot, ano na talaga, ang 1 foot, ano na talaga, 12 inches. So, meron na siyang validity. And also the metric system like that. And also, through the measurement, a product can be designed or a process can be operated with maximum efficiency. Kasi mas solve natin gamit ang hypothesis. Hindi na natin kailangan na makita talaga. Minimum cost excuse me, and with desired degree of reliability and maintainability. So here are some terminologies again. Measured value. So it is any value or any reading calculated from measurement system or measuring instrument. So yun yung measured value when we are measuring something using a instrument. Then we have the true value. It is any value calculated from rated value known as true value or actual value. So this is the actual value. And then we also have the error, any deviation of measured value from true value. So this is the slight discrepancy. What do you call discrepancy? So like when you are measuring something, bond paper perhaps using a ruler, there would be slight error on it because of many variables. So we can see it here. This is the true value of something like an object, and then we use measuring instrument in order to get the measured value. So finally, we have the methods of measurement. So we have two types, the direct method and the excuse me, indirect method. So direct method, of course, is the unknown quantity, which is the measurement, is directly compared against a standard. The result is expressed as a numerical number and a unit. Direct methods are common for the measurement of physical quantities like length, mass, and time. So for example, when we are getting a kilo of bugas, we just measure it directly. So that is a direct method. And then another one is indirect method. In this method, the comparison is done with standard through the use of calibration. These methods are used those cases where the desired parameter to be measured, like the acceleration and power. So we cannot measure it directly using the instrument. So we need to measure it indirectly. Diba? Yung others, we are using formulas for that. So that would be all for my report. It will be continued by Johanny for the next lecture. So thank you. Bye.